research because I am still a learner, and in the research it requires it is a continuous process. It requires a lot of work has to be day to day to be seen and has to be grasped. The purpose of a review of literature, I'll tell you later on this story of that. The purpose of a review of literature is that creates a comprehensive idea to the researcher to know about the subjects. This is the smallest way you can define the review of literature, and which accredit the existing research, meaning thereby that it prevents the researcher do not make a copy of that. It gives you an idea that if any other shortcomings are there in the current literature itself, that has to be comprehensively seen and find out the problem. Now looking at to this aspect itself, as a researcher or as a teacher or as a student, it has come suddenly in the mind of the student or teacher or everyone that tomorrow I have to write one either an article or go for a research. Those who are already in a comprehensive research itself, already enrolled as a research scholar or doing its PhD or postdoctoral or even writing a dissertation itself, unless and until the person will have a comprehensive idea of the subject, he cannot write anything in a single sentence on subjects. And what misconception is there, that is the topic of this, of the evening, that what misconception is there, that anyone can suggest, let us go to the supervisor or to the teacher, and tomorrow morning I will finalize one topic. It's not possible. It's not possible unless and until you have a competency of existing literature or research. And if you see that under review of literature, the purpose of a review of literature is research, you have to write the related law or related aspects there itself. It is not a comprehensive of a bibliography where you can write everything, all those, whether it is good for your research or not. We included all those in a bibliography. A literature is a very, very specific aspect, meaning thereby that you have to find out the related papers itself on those areas which you intend to go for a research. Say if I think of, or as a researcher I think of going for a research on the child rights. So let us know or to understand about that what kind of and what types of laws are there. It must have in a comprehensive idea of the researcher that what are those laws are there in the country for the protection of the child rights. And thereafter, you have to see the other research which has happened in the child rights. So it has not to be repeated that earlier research has been made on the child rights itself, so we write on the child rights. It is the purpose is that to find out that what is the latest research available or submitted there itself. Where after going through, if there is a conflicting situation in the right of that, that would be your area of the research. Meaning thereby that you have to find out what answer has already or accredited by the literature itself. It cannot be repeated. And what we are doing is that we look at to the sum of the literature and thereafter we start writing the review of literature. And sometimes I have guided more Number of students are the research scholar, even of my research scholar, when I asking them when they submit the review of literature, have you gone through this book? He said that no. Because in the introduction itself, the moment you submit a synopsis, you have to have write the review of literature. So you must have a comprehensive idea of the reference which you are making as literature there itself. If any article is being referred, if it has been asked that what is the idea of this article which is being submitted, and when you find it out that there is no specific relations or correlations with my research itself, it is nothing for you. Please don't do it. Because the purpose of the research is to accredit it. Meaning thereby you are giving a specific research there itself where the others are going to make a research on your subject itself and find out the loopholes in the research. And that is the purpose of that. If any hypothesis is being drawn, if the researcher is not able to prove his hypothesis becomes null, it is a valid research. Because what has been asserted in the beginning itself on the limited research or the review of a literature, the researcher has made his hypothesis and found a later date that what assertion he has made or asserted in his hypothesis is not going to be proved. So you may have an alternative way to find out, and you have to look at the all stone unturned that unless it has to be there itself that it is nothing to be going to be proved, it becomes null itself, you have to justify it. So from a review of a literature, it has to be absolutely in the mind the moment we are also right now writing any books itself. While writing any books, I must have an idea of a comprehensive of those areas. If I do not have the comprehensive idea of those areas, I cannot write, I cannot make a copy of that. Meaning thereby that I have to analyze those. I have to give the fact and reason for that why I have chosen this topic. While writing an Emerson objective, referring your review of a literature itself, the number of a review of a literature in a synopsis PhD, it is said that you must submit at least minimum 10 number of a review of literature there. So if out of 10 number of a literature, if you submit it, there are a number of questions can be asked by anyone. That have you gone through the XYZ literature? If you have not gone through it, then how you have asserted it? Your hypothesis, this is already being proved, has already been researched. Why you are going for the similar kind of a research? And it is there in every university itself, in every research itself, that there is a repeated number of research out there without having any kind of new suggestions or new recommendations or new topics is required. You have an alternative way of to find it out.